The Gambia Investment and Export Promotion Agency, GIEPA, in collaboration with the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, on Tuesday launched the Gambia Competitiveness Improvement Forum, GAMSAFE, with the theme establishing the Gambia as an investment hub, advocating for friendlier business environment. The GAMSAFE initiative is a public-private platform established under the GIEPA Act 2015. The Act designs the President as chairman of the GAMSAFE executive body comprising 9 cabinet ministers, 5 private sector representatives, ministries, departments, agencies and civil society representatives, as well as other key stakeholders. The 2015 Act also designs GIEPA as the secretariat of GAMSAFE. Speaking at the ceremony, the Minister of Trade, Honorable Babukar Juf, says his ministry believes that GAMSAFE as an institutional platform will enable them to get positive improvement on how to conduct business.
We believe at the Ministry of Trade that GAMSAFE as an institutional platform can and will enable us as a country to gain positive improvements on how we conduct business and streamline our processes among various MDAs on business registration, compliance, tax payment, licensing, permit issuance, cost of doing business, among others. I believe, and my team believes, we can collectively achieve this by creating an avenue for structured dialogue between state and non-state actors, all with the aim of harnessing a competitive, friendly business environment by providing policy recommendations for economic reforms to promote sustainable growth in our economy.
The Trade Minister added that GAMSAFE is one of the most important mandates of GIEPA, which is meant to address challenges affecting the business environment in the country.
The Gambia Competitiveness Improvement Forum is one of the most important mandates of GIEPA and the most thought-provoking platform meant to address challenges affecting our businesses or our business environment and thus the country's competitiveness. The government believes that such dialogue with all the relevant stakeholders will help to identify challenges, and together we provide solutions to these challenges in order to improve competitiveness of the country's business environment. Dialogue between the public and private sector is not new, but its relevance for public policy making in developing countries is attracting fresh attention. In the 1970s and 80s, public-private dialogue was considered with suspicion, and justifiably so. It was found to be a source of rent-seeking, corruption and collusion, especially in the poorest countries. However, by the 90s, in the light of the success of some of the Asian countries in which public-private dialogue was established practice, the image of the process began to change. Nonetheless, the relationship between policymakers and those who stand to gain or lose through the policies they adopt is a delicate one.
The Trade Minister further says it is also important to recognize that public-private dialogue is not a magic solution or a silver bullet.
It is also important to recognize that public-private dialogue is not a magic solution or a silver bullet, and emphasize the need to be wary of special interest seeking advantage or advantages through influence over policy making. On the other hand, there are great opportunities for cooperation and consultation, opportunities that development partners as well as government can exploit to bring the private sector into policy-making processes with enhanced efficiency and social and political acceptance. This will only happen if account is taken of the societal priorities of different contexts. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are meeting here today at a challenging time to improve our businesses and economic outlook by looking into the policy reforms and frameworks for an efficient business and investment environment in the Gambia.
The CEO of GIEPA, Ousseynou Senghor, says the initiative has not been a smooth task and says the project calls for frank engagements.
It has not been a smooth task, but such an initiative calls for frank discussions and frank engagements, which must be private sector driven and public sector response. This has informed our thinking to a new era of strategic direction, where we will simply align our work with our mandate and existing national instruments and further remain guided by the wisdom of the executive under the able leadership of His Excellency the President of the Republic and the Gambia government as an entity. What this competitiveness forum will do for the business community is to create an avenue for a more structured interchange between public to public, public to private, and private to private, and civil society, with the overall aim of harnessing a viable, friendly business environment by providing policy recommendations for economic reforms to promote sustainable growth for our economy and showcase a competitiveness investment environment.
The Minister of Tourism and Culture, Honorable Ahmad Nkeba, calls for a change of mentality in the Gambia business community.
I think our biggest challenge today is really reorganizing our system of government, making sure that the objective is one. When there is success, it's the whole government that's credited for that success. Well, if you feel I'm the director, I'm the permanent secretary, I'm the DPS, I will not do this one because it's coming from X, I will not do that one, it's coming from that, it will not work. We have to change our mentality as the way we run government, vis-a-vis the business community. I think really, unless that is addressed, the ease of doing business in the Gambia will not improve, or the improvement would erode. So let's be honest to each other. We cannot exist without the business community. It is not possible. Because if they don't grow, if they don't make money, they will not grow. If they don't grow, they will not pay more taxes to us. And when they grow, they pay more taxes. And then we also do give more development. And then we progress. And
the GamSafe initiative is designed to establish and enable business and investment environment for the economic. The forum will further create an invisible environment that will boost the country's business ranking globally, job creation, as well as boost foreign exchange earning for improved economic growth and development. Reporting for Kerr, Fatou, I am Ramatulai Jao.